Ralph Matzin once said, "No one will make you happy except you choose to be happy." He said happiness does not come from outside, but happiness comes from within. It says you can only be happy the day you choose happiness as a choice. Hello guys, good day. Hope you all are doing awesome. It's your favorite Mr. Sub. Glad to be here once again to speak to you guys. I hope you all are fine and well, even if you're in lockdown, and I'm sure the lockdown is getting eased now in most part of the world. I'm glad you made it through this whole virus issue, and I'm glad you are also hale and hearty. Once again, congratulations, because we're victorious. So today I'm talking to you about happiness is a choice. It is a choice. It's something we decide to do, not because of what you have around you, not because of what you see around you or what you have been able to acquire. No, even the rich also cry. The rich also worry. So happiness is something you do out of contentment, out of what you have, and you are being okay, satisfied with even with that little that you have. That is where happiness begins to emerge in your life. It's not about having all those bountiful things, having the whole world. No, it's about, no matter what you have, being contented. I remember when I was in secondary school, I did economics, and I remember about this law saying that human want is insatiable. Human want is insatiable, which means that no matter what you get today, you still have this dominant quest for more, this dominant quest to get more. It's just like that. But if you don't manage this dominant quest, you may remain unhappy, always filled with anxiety, always. So happiness is a choice. What you do, no matter what you have, it's something you decide to do, an action that you take within yourself. That is what I'm talking about today, happiness as a choice. Now let me start with this story. There is this famous singer, an American singer, he's a gospel singer. Some of you may know him well. Maybe after I'm done with this narration, you may know who I'm talking about. He has two sons, and this man is well made, wealthy, what to do. One day his son, the elder son, woke up one morning and said to his dad, he said, "Dad, give me all that belongs to me. I am leaving home." And he took all he could take and he left home. That morning, he woke up that morning and called his parents and said, "Look, I have this amazing discovery." And they said, "What?" He said, "I'm leaving home." Wow. Well, they didn't argue with him, freedom of act and things like that. He left home, and that was it. Despite all this young man have in his possession as, first son of the family is well made, they are rich. This young man is never contented. He just felt that there is no happiness. He wants to leave home. But he forgot that happiness is something you decide to do. You decide to be happy. Not about having all that you need to have, but it's what you decide. It's a conscious action, a conscious step that you take. So this young man left home, and for some years, couple of years, and the parents, they looked for him and they couldn't find him, and they just, gave up. But they keep hearing stories about this young man. People were bringing back some feedback reports about him. And, sometimes they go to look for him in those places. They couldn't find him. He's gone missing again. And that was how they left him. But one day, this young man decided to come back home. He came back to himself and decided that, "Oh, I'm going back home. There is no happiness elsewhere than in me." And he went back home and said to them, "Oh, I'm really sorry for all I've done. Take me back as your own son." This story is just similar to the story of the prodigal son that took all he had, went home or went out to a faraway land and squandered all. He was even eating things that are not meant to be eaten by human. He was with swines, and just imagine those. He was with pigs. He was eating, unimaginable things that are meant for animals, because he thought happiness would be found in a faraway land. But he never knew happiness indeed lies inside him, and he ought to cultivate that habit. he needs to sprout up this happiness within him. And that was it. So like I'm saying, this young man came back home and he was welcomed back by his family. And then he realized that indeed these people are my own people, and even with them I can decide to develop happiness on my own. So what am I saying in essence? I'm trying to speak to someone today. I don't know who that person would be. You might be struggling with some things within you, some things that are really bothering you. You don't know how to solve them. Some things are really giving you heartache, some pains. There are things that you may have not gotten in life, or there are things that you are actually aiming at, but you have not reached these goals. And indeed, inside you is already piling up some kind of anxieties. You have lost all happiness, and you forgot that happiness is not about all that you have acquired. Don't forget, even the rich also cry. The rich also worry. They have their own problems. But happiness comes in within you. You choose to be happy. You decide to be happy. Happiness is a conscious step that you take. No matter what you have around you, you choose by yourself to be happy. And until the day you understand these facts, that it's not until you have all the cards in the world, having all the whole world assets, it's a good thing if you can have it. It's not bad. Some cherish that, I also cherish to have, to be really wealthy. No, but don't forget, when you are extremely wealthy, it comes with its own challenges. Sometimes you even lack your freedom of movement. You lack your own freedom when you are extremely wealthy. But it's not a bad thing if you can learn how to use those wealth to help those around you. So those around you can also benefit from this wealth. It doesn't become you piling up this wealth and one day you just die off and you go. It's all about acquiring those wealth if you can, and using those wealth to make impact in people's life. Ralph Martin once said, "No one will make you happy except you choose to be happy." He said happiness does not come from outside, but happiness comes from within. It says you can only be happy the day you choose happiness as a choice. So guys, I'm speaking to one of you today. I don't know who that person would be. I don't know. But I just have this all within me to make this post today and to make this vlog and speak to someone about being happy. Being happy. Being happy. Just choose to be happy. Smile, be happy, live the best of your life as much as you can. Being happy. And when you are happy, your body also produces some kind of hormones. Your system secretes some kind of hormones that helps you to have good health. And that's why you see people when they are worried, when they are over worried, when they are not happy, they also have some kind of hormones which makes them look older than their age. So ask yourself, when last have you decide to be happy? Just being happy. Being happy. Being indoor, outdoor, anywhere you are, even at work, anywhere, just being happy. And let me give you one way to make yourself happy is try to do those things that makes you happy. If it's yours is to be indoor, listen to music, dance, go out, meet some friends, talk with your family. Just do those things that will make you be happy and be useful to yourself. Sometimes being alone, being indoor alone may create some kind of depression inside you. May bring you to a state whereby you begin to think on things that you should not think on. Act on things that you should not act on. But finding out those things that make you happy and maximizing them makes a whole lot good of you. I wish you all well today. It's your favorite Mr. Sop audio from China, and today is a wonderful day. Looks a little bit cloudy. Maybe it may rain, I'm not sure, but it rained yesterday and we had some kind of downpour. Alright guys, glad to be here once again, and please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please try and subscribe guys. Try and subscribe. It's free. Click that subscription button, that red button there, click that button, and also click the bell button so that you become part of this lovely and awesome family. It's all about being happy. Glad to have you here once again guys. It's your favorite Mr. Sop See you until I come your way next time. Bye. God bless you.